I was just looking at Instagram and I came across this post by Alex Warren, who is a songwriter, singer. He has a song on the charts that's been on for the entire year called Ordinary. And this is him talking about how he promoted the song. And I'm going to tell you why this is important in 2025 and 2026. So listen to what he says here.
Ordinary got shit on for 2 to 3 weeks straight. My label was telling me it's not a hit, no one's gonna listen to a ballad, we should do this one pitch record. And I was like, no, this is the fucking song, this is going to change my life, believe in it. And no one believed in it. They're like, oh, maybe if we put a collab or feature on it, people will care. I'm like, let me do this. And no one did it. And so I kept posting on TikTok and they're like, it's not working. I'm like, trust me. I posted on 6 different accounts 34 times, if not 40 times to Ordinary, and all of it flopped. And then TikTok was dying, and I made one final plead. I was like, please care about this song to Book Talk, because at the time my wife was reading a book. And I was like, please find this. It blows up. TikTok dies the next day. And I'm like, there goes my shot. And then all of a sudden it comes back. And I go, hey, do we still remember the song? And it blew up again. I posted 134 times to Ordinary, I think before it even came out. Or something like that, or like while it came out. We did 400 million views on my account to that song before it even came out. And it was, for so long, so many people told me it wasn't a good song. So many people told me it wasn't going to go anywhere. So many people told me to pivot to a song I didn't write. And it was just such an interesting thing of like, I believed in the record, and I'm the one who promoted it. No one promoted it. It was me.
So this is where we are. The artist needs to promote their own music, which I guess isn't that bad. You know, the label, they certainly didn't believe in his song. He had to do it himself. 134 times he posted the video. I mean, it had 400 million plays and they didn't believe in it. Seems completely ridiculous. He's a guy that had millions of followers on YouTube and on TikTok, and I assume on Instagram, has millions of followers, and trying to break a song. The idea of sticking with something for a really long time, this is something that very few people, unfortunately, have the ability to do. I saw an interesting stat. This is from Riverside that does podcasts, okay? 44% of podcasts don't make it past 3 episodes. Only 8% of podcasts make it past 10 episodes. When I started posting here on YouTube in June of 2016, I posted probably 3-4 times a week. I had a lot of ideas, and I just made videos about those ideas. Since then, I've made almost 2,100 videos on this channel. I have about 500 and some odd videos on my second channel. I have, 1,500 shorts or reels on Instagram, same on shorts. I have untold number on TikTok. But each one of these videos is a lot of work. And you have to be able to stay with something for a really long time, just like playing an instrument. When you start playing an instrument, you start by let's say you're playing the guitar, you learn a chord, a D chord, and you put your finger down, your first finger there, second fret of the G string, and then you try and get that middle finger on the second fret of the E string, and you can't do it, and then you're reaching over with this hand trying to put it there, and then you get the third finger, I can't really reach it up there, then you play it, and 3 of the notes are dead, and some of the open strings are ringing, and it sounds terrible. But after a week or so, maybe you get it to where all the notes are clear, and maybe you learn a couple other chord shapes, and then 6 months from then, after practicing the other day, you can play some songs and you're playing bar chords, you're doing things like that. And then 5 years after that, you can play the lead to any song that you can think of because you practiced every single day. Now, I'm not saying that you can be successful like Alex Warren is with Ordinary and you're gonna have a hit song. I'm not saying that you're gonna have a big YouTube channel just because you're posting every day or you're posting frequently. It still comes down to the fact whether you have something compelling that people are interested in watching. Are they interesting stories? Do the videos have a narrative to them? These things are incredibly important in addition to sticking with it. The saying that 90% of show business is showing up, or as a friend of mine used to say, to get on the charts, you got to knock someone else off. There's only so much time that people have to invest in watching any particular channel. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. They call it the attention economy for a reason. And the other thing that's competing for your attention now, unfortunately, is AI BS or AI slop, whatever you want to call it. Every time I open up Instagram, it's all AI videos. You know, these stupid disaster things where somebody jumps off a bridge onto a trampoline, they bounce back up, and they get on the bridge and then the bridge collapses, or all these disaster things. A wave comes over and washes people away. I mean, obviously fake videos. One after another, after another, after another. And they are competing for your attention. And these platforms are promoting this stuff. They're promoting fake content made by computers that can work 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. You're competing against that. That's the sad part of it. In 2016, when I started my channel, I was competing against 0 AI videos. Now, not just me, all these songwriters, people that have music on Spotify that are trying to get their songs out there with video content, they're all competing against AI. 20% of YouTube, I read somewhere, has AI videos. YouTube's trying to crack down on it. TikTok is full of AI content. You have to work even harder. That's why you've got to post the thing 134 times in order to be successful. And so much of this is just getting in there every single day and doing it. Now, posting things, YouTube videos, songs on Spotify, whatever, doesn't guarantee success. But not posting them guarantees failure. What's the saying? You got to be in the game to win the game. I don't know. To me, that was a really interesting story. Whether you like his song Ordinary or not, you may think it's an ordinary song. The guy believed in it and he stuck with it, and eventually the thing became a big hit. Love to know your thoughts. Hit subscribe, leave a comment. Thanks for watching.